Good morning, kings and queens. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed, amazing day. Hope you told yourself no matter what you go through today, you're going to stand with God no matter what it looks like. You're going to stand with God knowing that God is protecting you. You're going to stand with God because you're doing it right now, just not for you, but you're doing it to show God that you love who He is. You love how He's making you stronger and stronger by the day. And I need you to understand right now, when you're standing with God, there will be good days, there will be bad days. But the days that are good or bad, they will change. But you have to learn to be an overcomer. You have to learn to sit up here and tell yourself when you're going through these difficult times, I can't stop. I got to be motivated. I got to take off for Him. Because the more I take off for God right now in this season, whenever the threat of the enemy comes, I'm going to make sure I go this way and not go the other direction. A lot of time we're supposed to be going another way with God, and God is showing us to go this way. What we'll do is we'll turn and run the other way because we look at the problem and say it's too big. How you don't know the problem that you're going through right now is what you're supposed to be going through right now because you are that overcomer. You are something that's bigger and better than the negativity. So what I need you to do, not just today, but every single day, is put God first. Don't put God last. I know I see a lot of people sometimes, and right now I don't know what it is we going through this generation right now where a lot of people want to believe other things instead of believing in God. A lot of people want to talk about other things besides God. Why not talk about God when God has saved you so many times when you couldn't save yourself? Why not talk about God when we're going through life? And every time we go through life, God's always pulling us out the fire. God's always showing us something good. God is always doing something in our life that's bigger and better and stronger than everything else. Only thing you got to do right now is stand with Him. You want to know how to win in 2024? Put God first. You want to know how to get rid of those friends and family that don't mean you no well? Ask God to remove them. I'm going to tell you something that I tell myself every single day. I'm going to attack the storm before the storm attacks me. And what it always means in my life is this right here. If I'm going through a difficult time, instead of me running away, I'm going to run towards the problem and see how can I fix the problem with just me and God. I'm not going to call my friends. I ain't going to call everybody else. I'm going to call God in this season because God's going to help me fix it. I'm not going to worry about if somebody wants to see me do great, I'm going to do great. I'm not going to worry about, okay, today they showed up, tomorrow they might not show up. If you're waiting for everybody to show up for you for the dream that God has gave you to come to reality, you're going to be stuck because everybody might not show up for you. Everybody might not tell you you're doing a good job. What are you telling yourself? So attack the storm before the storm attacks you. The next thing, I need you to always understand this. It's going to be difficult times. It's going to be times that you're going to go through and you're going to want to cry. Those are tears of joy. That's what those are. I tell people that a lot of times because a lot of times when we go through stuff, we think crying is a bad thing. We think crying is something we don't supposed to do. That's men and women. A lot of times we got to let our tears show. It's just showing at the end of the day, you're being you're doing something that you're going through something. It hurts you, but you're always still putting it back in God's hand again. You're always telling yourself it will work out, it will grow, it will do something better for your life. But you gotta understand what you're going through is something right now that you have to go through. The next one we're gonna talk about right now is people. Being around the correct people in this season right now is something that is a great thing. But also know this too. As you're around some people, it could be negative people too. And how you understand if they're a negative person that ain't meant for you. Every time you're trying to speak about God, they walk away. Every time you're trying to tell them like, hey, I just done this in school, I just done this in school, and they tell you, you know what? Everything you're doing is not gonna work. The third thing, they look at your life and they try to mirror your life, but they also try to see everything you done wrong. They say, you know what, you done this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. Why would you want to be around people that don't want to see you succeed in life? Why would you want to be around people that don't want to even see you grow? Why would you want to be around people that every time you around them, you feel even worse than what you did at first? Understand, we all have struggles in life we are going through. My struggle is not better than your struggle not better than mine. But I want to say another word, but I'm not going to say it. I'll be darned if I'm going to be around other people that's going to make me feel bad when I'm already going through a season. I'll be darned if I'm going to be around other people that's going to take the vision that God has gave me and he's going to tell them or she's going to tell them this small. I'll be darned if I'm around people right now that's going to speak negative in my life when I'm already going through a season right now. I'm already going through my testimony season. I'm already going through it. You think I'm about to sit on social media and sit in the live that some people gonna tell me how bad my life is? I don't got time for it. I'm not about to sit right here and encourage myself and let you tear down every single brick that God has made in my life. I'm not going to sit right here and tell myself that I can't do something when God's all created in this image. So understand what you're going through right now is something that everybody got to go through. But understand this. It's a lot of times we thinking that God is doing something in our life, and sometimes the enemy is trying to show us something in our life, and we got to look out for the signs. We have to look out for them. How you combat negativity every single day. You do this right there. As soon as you wake up in the morning, before you get on social media, before you write anything down, before you do it, you get on your knees and pray. You can pray in the bed if you want to. Whatever you got to do, you have to pray first. Prayer is one of the greatest tools that we can have to fight the enemy. Because you got to think about it. When the enemy sees you wake up, the enemy going to try to hit you with everything negative. But if you say your prayers and you say, you know what? God, please take care of me in this season. However you want to pray, because it's not a right or wrong way to pray. But you pray every single day, it will stop the enemy a lot of time because now the enemy looks like, man, I try to get him, but I can't get him. The second thing you do when you're getting ready to get through life and everything like that, have your quiet time where you sit back and you just speak to yourself. You just look and see everything you want to have and you congratulate yourself right now. You tell yourself, no matter what's happening right now, I'm going to do great things. You got to look in the mirror and you got to really, 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 you got to tell yourself these things. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're remarkable. Tell yourself you're God's child. Tell yourself no matter what you're going through, you can make it. Tell yourself that no matter what's going on, you can make it every single day. The next thing I need you to do, as you get ready to walk out this door, as you get ready to get in your car, I need you to pray again. Yeah, Jacko said pray another time. Pray again after that. And why I'm saying to pray again, because now you're getting ready to go to work. Now you're getting ready to go do something in your life. Now you get ready to go to your job. You about to get ready to go through traffic, everything like that. There's nothing wrong with praying more than one time in a day. Trust me, I do. I do it before I get out the bed. I do it when I'm in the bathroom. I do it before I grab the doorknob. I do it before I walk outside. I do it when I get it. I do it when I get in my car and I get ready to take off. I do it before I go in the gym. I do it every single day. Prayer actually works. And with all those things I told you to do, out of everything, you take God and you put him first before everything I just told you. If you do that right there, I'm not going to tell you the enemy's not going to try to attack you. He's going to attack you, but at least you got the armor of God with you every single day. At least you're doing the right thing moving forward in your life. At least you're doing something different. But you got to make the change in your life to go out there and do something different. You got to make a change in your life to go out there and say, you know what? I have been hit by the enemy, but the enemy will not stop me. I'm going through something right now. I'm having a testimony. And with this testimony, everything will grow. I'm going through something, but I know God will protect me. And just know this, God's going to protect you. Sometimes we can't protect ourselves. But how we keep on going through life is keep on being better than the negativity and not letting people hurt us the same way we hurt them back then. Because right now, you're new right now. Since you're being new, if you got to cut people off, cut them off. You got to stop talking to them all the time on social media. You got to stop going to their live. Stop going. Stop going in places that don't deserve you to be in those places. Stop speaking to people that don't deserve anything from your life except for you to be negative. Because I want you to go out there and win. I don't want you to go out there and fall. I want you to go out there and do something great. And the last message I got for you, stop waiting and stop wanting microwavable blessings. Microwavable blessings will fall. They really will. But when you have gumbo blessings going to stay. And y'all already know, with me, these videos can sometimes be long, they can be shorter, but my day is like really, really high pace today. So what I want you to do is do this right here. I need you to put God first, everything you do. Keep your prayer strong and just know every time you're doing something in your life, you're doing it for the greatness and glory of God, not for others. And make sure you know this right here. If nobody told you this today, you're a beautiful queen, king, you handsome. Understand the stuff you're going through, everybody can't make it through, but you can make it through. Keep God first. If this is your first time in this video right now, understand this video. When I do these videos, I don't come in for any time. I come in for God's timing. I come into the place on you, everything that God has told me when I got ready to come on, and I had to give it to you. And right now, it's time for the prayer. So if you're not driving right now, you can't close your eyes. Close your eyes right now. I'm about to get ready to pray for you. I got some more stuff to say to you, and then we're going to wrap this video up. God, as I come to you right now, God, I want to say thank you for this video. God, I know right now my voice is starting to leave right now, but God, I love that you let me push it through right now. I love that, God, you let me just make these messages that you give me right now to just make sure that everybody knows no matter what they're going through, God, they have to be encouraged. They have to just be motivated. They got to keep on loving themselves. They got to keep on telling themselves no matter what they're doing, they can't make it. God, let every king and queen that comes into this room or passes by this life or pass by this life know that, God, they are bigger, better, and stronger than what they went through. And, God, you are pleased and you love what they're on right now. God, to anybody right now that's dealing with haters in their life, God, let them understand that haters will become their motivators. Only thing they got to do is keep on walking it out with you. Only thing they got to keep on doing is standing on business when they come to you. Only thing they got to do right now is just keep on being that strong king, that strong queen, and go out there and love that stuff and love the vision that you made for them. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I know some of y'all like, man, Jacko voice almost gone. Yeah. If you stay in the gym all day, a lot of stuff happens. It really, really does. And I stay in the gym way too long, but I'm going to stay in there because I love being in the gym. I always do. So with that right there being said, man, have a blessed day. Love yourself no matter what you're going through, no matter any difficult thing that happens there at your job. If you're at home today, whatever goes down, you just know that God loves you. God will protect you and God always will be there for you no matter what you're going through. Only thing you got to do right now is just keep on loving your journey and just know that 2024, you was made for a time like this. My name is Kyle Jacko, and I love you on purpose. And if you haven't, if you just your first time here, you know what? You've just there's about to be something that you probably haven't saw in nobody else's lives. But I got to tell you right now, say His name, God. Let's go. Probably on my voice going out too. Y'all take care. Be blessed.